I'll repeat. Write a query to display details of the employees along with their mid-term salary. Any answer?
By 6.
Yes, into 6. So select same. Select emp dot star comma sal into 6 from emp. So we'll get midterm salary. Copy this.
How about accept EMP? So select salary into 6 from EMP.
One
What
second.
will be the result?
What is it? Select.
Select salary into 6 from EMP.
Yes, you'll get. You'll just get the column which is midterm salary, half like a 6 month salary. But in case if they ask for details of the employees along with their midterm salary, then you should go with along with details. So along with the details, if it is midterm salary, you can use this. But if you don't want details, or if they ask like write a code display midterm salary of the employees, if they ask write a query to display midterm salary of the employees, then you can directly write select midterm salary, that is salary to 6 from EMP. Understood?
Yes.
Yes. So copy this. Done with this?
Yes, sir. Done.
So next one, done with expression, something called alias. Any idea what is alias? Alias?
Alias is used to represent a name.
Yes. Represent?
Name.
Yes. So alias is an alternate name given to the column. Alternate name given to the column. See, my name is something, but I'm having some other name. Your name is also something, and you will also be called as some other name. That means alias is nothing but alternate name given to the column. So alternate name given to the person as well as given to the column. I'll repeat. Alias is nothing but it is an alternate name given to the column, and we can use alias name without using alias keyword, which means, one second, I'll show it. So previously we have just seen details of the employees along with their annual salary. Along with their annual salary. So here, we got annual salary, but the column name is salary to 12. But we don't want it as salary to 12, but we want it as annual salary. I'll repeat. Select emp dot star, comma, sal into 12. Sal into 12. So we will get the column name as sal into 12, but I don't want it as sal into 12. I want it as annual salary itself. So what I'll do, I'll use it as annual salary. So this is annual salary. I don't want this as salary into 12, but I want it as annual salary. So we got it as annual salary, but not as salary into 12. So this is aliasing. I'll repeat, aliasing is nothing but it is the alternate name given to the column, and we can use alias name without using alias keyword, that is AS keyword, which means here I can use as AS, silent to 12 as AS. So here, without using AS also, we can get the rename of the column, alias name of the column. With using also, we'll get the aliasing name of the column. But we can change the name of the column in 3 ways. If I want to change the column name, it can be done in 3 ways. I'll repeat. Aliasing can be done in 3 ways. The first one is without space. The second one is with the space, but double quoted. So I'll repeat. The rename can be done, the aliasing can be done in 3 ways. The first one is without space. The second way is if I want space, but it should be enclosed within a double quote. If I don't want to enclose it within a double quote, but still I want space, and that can be done with the help of underscore. I'll repeat, we'll see this one. So I'm having silent to 12. Select silent to 12 from EMP. So I've got silent to 12, but I want it as annual salary. So I want it as annual salary. So this is the column name which I'm changing without space. Without space, I'm giving the complete column name as annual salary from employee. So what happens? So I got it as annual salary. In case if I want space, I can add space, but that should be enclosed within a double quote. That should be enclosed within a double. So it is annual salary. In case if I don't want to enclose within a double quote, but still I want the space. So what I'll do, I'll remove the double quote. And I still want space. And that should be done with underscore. Which means the rename, whatever the column name which we are trying to rename, it should be a single word. It should be a single word. It should not be a double word. See, here with the first example, we have given the complete name, which is single, annual salary. So it was valid. We have got the rename of the column, aliasing of the column. In the second way, here we have space. So which will be considered as a double word, double letters. But I cannot use it as double word, but that should be enclosed in a single quote. If I enclose that in a single quote or double quote, that will be considered as single word. All these two annual and salary still be considered as single word, so it can be aliasing done. And the third way, if I don't want double quote, but still I want space, it should be done with the help of underscore in between. So annual sal underscore salary. So this is aliasing, changing the name of the column. And you can give any name. You can give any name. It's not like I'll show it. Select silent to 12. This is my name. You can give your name also. You can give any name also. So that's what aliasing. Aliasing is nothing but alternate name. And that alternate name could be anything, can be anything. Is it clear? Understood so far? Anita, Asif, Harshita,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Salman, Srihari,
Yes, sir.
Chetan. Understood how to do aliasing?
Yes.
Then, yesterday we have seen one topic, that is projection, where we will be just retrieving the columns, only the columns. But, so here this one. So we have done with select, this is just a keyword. And the second one is projection, and it is a process of retrieving the data by selecting only the columns. And the third one, selection. So selection, it is a process of retrieving or fetching the data from the table by selecting both rows and columns. So make a heading, selection. Make a heading, selection. So here we have three clauses. With respect to projection, we had two clauses. And with respect to selection, we have three clauses. Same as previous one. This is the select clause, from clause, and where clause. So we know that the job of the select, the first from clause will execute, then where clause will execute, and at last select clause will execute. Always select clause will execute at last. Always select clause will execute at last. So here the order of execution, first from clause will execute, second select clause will execute, and first from clause will execute, second where clause will execute, and at last select clause will execute. So we know the job of from clause and we know the job of select clause. So the job of from clause is to go to the database, search for the table, put the table under execution. Then the second one, the job of select clause. The job of select clause is to go to the database which is under execution and select the column name. And same way, the job of the where clause is, so you have to pay attention here. So where clause characteristics, where clause characteristics. So where clause is used to filter the conditions. It is used to filter the conditions. We'll see how to filter it. So it executes after the execution of from clause. So where clause will execute after the execution of from clause, and where clause executes row by row. So if I want only columns, we have to use projection. If I want both rows and columns, we have to use selection. And from that selection, we have three clauses. Select from where, the extra one, where clause. So the characteristic of where clause is, it is used to filter the conditions. It executes after the execution of from clause. It executes row by row. It executes row by row. In where clause, we can write condition and also multiple conditions. We can write conditions and also multiple conditions with the help of logical operators. I repeat, it executes row by row. And here in where clause, we can write conditions. We'll see what is conditions. And also we can write multiple conditions. So if it is condition, just one condition. If it is conditions, it is multiple conditions, two or more. But if I want to write multiple conditions, we have to use logical operators. And those logical operators are and or not. I'll repeat, those logical operators are and or not. Either we can use and or not. Based on the requirement, we have to use. So we'll see one example. So write a query. Write a query. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Name and department number of employees. Write a query display. Name and department number of employees who are working in department number 10. I'll repeat. Write a query to display. Name and department number of employees who are working in department number 10. See here, what is the condition here? The condition is we just want the name and department number of employees only who are working in department number 10. Only 10, not 20, not 30, not 40, only 10. So select ename, comma, department number from EMP. What is the condition? Condition who are
Department number is 10.
yes,
We're working only in 10.
only 10. So where department number is equal to 10, semicolon. So these are the people who are working in only department number 10. Let us see how it will execute. I'll explain. So the query is write a query to display department number of employees who are working in department number 10. So we know that we have three clauses: select, from, and where. First, from clause will execute. What is the job of from clause? The job of from clause is to go to the database, search for the table, put the table under execution. Then second one, where clause will execute, because it is used to filter the condition. It executes after the execution of from clause, which means where clause will execute after the execution of from clause, and it executes row by row. Where clause executes row by row. So the condition is department number 10. So the compiler will jump to the first row. It will search for the department number 10. So it goes to the first row. Is it department number 10? Is it department number 10?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So it will search for the department number. It goes to the first row. It will search for the department number 10. Yes, it is department number 10, and it will bifurcate. It will separate. And then it jumps to the second row. Is it department number 10? Department number 10?
No.
No. So it will ignore. And here, third row, it jumps to the third row, department number 30. It's not. Jumps to the fourth row, department number 10, 20, it's not. Jumps to the fifth row, it is department number 10, so it will again segregate. So we have two rows which has department number 10. But from these two rows, which columns do we want? Which
Only
column?
department number 10.
Employee name and department number. So employee name AE, department number 1010. In the same way, here select star from EMP. So we have these many records. It jumps to the first row. It is department number 20, ignores 30, ignores 30, 20, 30, 30, ignores. Department number 10, it will select, it will segregate this entire row because it executes row by row. It will select this row, then again jumps to the second row, next row, 20, ignores. Department number 10 again, even this will select. This row, 7782, clerk manager 7839, some higher date, salary, and then department number. And this one also selected, King, and this one also at last, Miller. So here we want to select employee name and department number. So employee name, Clark, King, Miller, department name 10, 10, 10. So this is how filter works. This is how where clause will execute by filtering the conditions. So that's what we have read here. It is used to filter the conditions. It executes after the execution of from clause, and it executes row by row. In where clause, we can write conditions. So this is the condition in the where clause. Condition is where department number is equal to 10. If I make it as department number 20, select any column, select name, salary, hire date from employee, where department number is equal to 20. I will get the details of, I will get the employee name, their salary and hire date, especially from people who are working in department number 20. So department number 20, it is Smith, his salary 800, his hire date 17th December 80, especially who are working in department 20. Again, department number 20, Jones, his salary 2975, his hire date 2 April 81. Same thing with again department number 20. Who's that? Department number 20. Yes, done with Jones. Then department 20 again, Scott. Department number 20 again, Adams. No, not Adams. This one. Yes, Adams. Department number 20 again, Ford. So it will filter the records from the table. Did you understand this one? Understood so far?
Yes, sir.
Anita, clear?
Yes, sir.
Asif, Salman, Tejas?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Copy this one. This one. Done? Done?
Yes.
Next query. Two, yes, three queries. Just three queries and I will wind off. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Name and salaries of employees. Name and salaries of employees who are getting salaries greater than 2000. Write a query to display. Name and salaries of employees who are getting salary greater than 2000. Any answer? Select. Select. Any answer?
Select salaries.
No. Read the query.
Select
Okay.
e name,
Yes.
salaries.
Yes. So select name, that is e-name, comma
E-name,
salary
Salaries from EMP
from EMP,
where salary greater than 2000.
where salary
Greater than 1000.
greater than.
Greater than 2000.
Is it correct, Asif? Harshita? Salma? Is it
Yes.
It is. So these are the name of the employees who are getting salary greater than 2000. So who is getting salary greater than 2000? 2795, sorry, 2975. It is Jones. 2850. It is Blake. Clark. 2450. More than 2000. Again, Scott. Again, King. Then again, 4. So these are the employees who are getting salary greater than 2000. Copy this. Done?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Two last queries. Next query. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Name and job of employees. Name and job of employees who are working as a salesman. Salesman. I'll repeat the query. Write a query to display. Name and job of the employees who are working as a salesman. Any answer? Select
Employee, comma, job.
name, comma,
E-name,
job
E-name, comma, job.
from EMP.
from EMP, where
Where sales.
job is equal
Job is
to
equals to salesman.
salesman.
Job is equal to
Salesman.
Same.
Salesman.
sure.
Yes, sir.
Semicolon. Something is missing. What is that?
For salesman, this
Yes.
one.
For
Single quoted
salesman,
one.
it is. See, I'm doing something here. 1 second, I'll show it. See, now I have done some mistake here. We have done some mistake that we should enclose that within a single quote. Now, to correct that error, I should write from the first. But instead of that, we can do one thing, that is ED. ED is nothing but edit. ED, enter. So you'll get a notepad. And here you can edit whatever you want. You can edit whatever you want. That you can add single code. You can add any other extra columns like job, yes, MGR, salary, anything. You can add it, whatever you want. And after that, instead of semicolon, go with forward slash. Did you understand? I'll repeat. If you want to edit something, just go with ED, enter. Edit whatever you want. or you can change it /enter. So we'll get the output. Did you understand this one? If you want to edit something, ed enter. Instead of writing from the first, ed enter, employee name, comma job from emp, where job is equal to single quoted salesman. Just edit, then /enter. So name of the employees and who are working as a salesman. Understood? Copy that.
Yes.
Yes.
So one last query. Write a query to display. Write a query to display. Employee ID, name, employee ID, name, and department number of employees. Employee ID, name, and department number of employees who are getting salary less than 3,000. Write a code display, employee ID, name, what I said? Write a code display, employee ID, name, then what I said? Department number.
Department number of employees.
Who are getting salary less than 3,000.
Yes. Who are getting salary less than 3,000. Any answer? Select employee
ID.
ID or number.
Employee ID.
But we don't have employee ID column.
Name. EMP
No.
name.
1 second. See, the query is write a code display employee ID, name, department number who are getting salary less than 3,000. I cannot write employee ID because I don't have employee ID column. We have employee number, comma, employee name, comma, department number from EMP,
Where
where
salary less than
salary less than.
3,000.
So employee number, name, and department number of employees who are getting salary less than 3,000. If you want, you can add extra column, salary also. Add one extra column, salary, who are getting salary less than 3,000. So you can know what's that salary. So add one extra column, employee ID, name, department number, and salary. Who are getting salary less than 3,000. Copy this.